Hello everyone. So this video will show you how to print to PDF in Microsoft Project. I'm going to start with the schedule that we completed on the lab 3. And as you can see, the first thing that you have to do is maybe define the width of the columns that you're going to show on the schedule. Uh, in my case, I think definitely the task name is important, duration, start finish, but maybe I don't need the successor. So I'm gonna right click into that one and I'm going to hide this column, and then the divider between the task list and the Gantt chart, I'm going to move it closer to the list so I can give space to the Gantt chart. Just to show you the difference, I actually going to leave it loose a little bit towards the right, so you can see what is the difference. So I'm gonna go to File and then Print. Actually didn't change much. So right now, definitely the list of tasks actually seems appropriate. Maybe the finish column needs to be a little bit wider because some numbers are cut throughout. So I'm going to do that. But besides that, you see that the currently in the settings that we have right now, we're printing right now on 8.5 by 11. That is kind of letter size. We actually printing to two different pages. All right. So we actually what do we want is to actually have one print everything in one page. That is done by compressing the bars in the Gantt chart. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna move this to a little bit more to the left. And one thing that you might need to check if maybe the time scale is what you want in terms of maybe you want to see the days, or maybe you want to see maybe the year as well. So for that, we might need to maybe add change something here in the time scale. Right now, the time scale that we have here is 2 levels, and actually that is what it's indicated here, 2 tiers. I'm going to add a third tier to show. Right now the bottom tier is showing the day. So and depending of the zoom of the Gantt chart, it will show different intervals of days. Right now it's skipping the odd days. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that there. And for the middle tier, you see that we have the months. I'm going to just remove the year as well. So I'm just gonna leave the month, because on the top tier I'm gonna add the year. Okay, let's see how it goes. All right, so you see that now we have the scale changed a little bit now. Well, no, actually the scale at the bottom tier actually is the same. Our month now is only showing the name of the month, and then the year is showing only at the top. So this is kind of what we want in terms of the scale, but modifying the scale doesn't change the zooming of the bars themselves. So if I go to the preview again, that hasn't changed, that we still have two pages for the Gantt chart. So how to change that is basically on the zooming of the Gantt chart on the bottom right, and you see that you have a slider. So basically zoom it out to compress the bars a little bit more. All right, so I just click to the minus symbol once, and let's say how it looks like now. I'm gonna print. Yeah, and now you see that it is more appropriate to what we need. And you see also that the intervals between the numbers of the days of the month change. based on the scale that we have on the Gantt chart. I'm going to print this to PDF. I'm going to use the Microsoft Print to PDF option. It is only one page. You can personalize this, but I'm going to leave it as it is right now by default. I'm going to print it. And remember that I'm printing to letter. I'm going to print to my downloads folder. And I'm going to say schedule, well, lab 3 MS project, and this is letter size. Okay. I'm going to check my downloads folder. We'll now open the file that was created. Okay, and here it is. And I didn't modify the width of the column. I still can do it for the other printing, so I want to change the size of the paper as well. So I'm going to go back, and then for the start, I'm just gonna increase the width of both the start and finish. And let's say, because I'm gonna print on a bigger paper size, maybe I'm just gonna add another column for successors. And then I'm going to, again, show the preview. I would change the paper size to tabloid. Okay. The zooming of the Gantt chart actually adapts to the paper. So now the days have a little bit more space. So you can see it now. And this is actually the 11 by 17. Let's see if we make any change. Maybe I'm going to increase the zooming to 1. Well, I'm going to click the plus button once. Let's see what changes. I'm going to go to File, then Print Preview. Okay, so what changed is that because I increased the scale of the Gantt chart, now my days, the range of my days decrease. I still have one page on my Gantt chart. The bar themselves actually doesn't seem to have changed much, but actually the days themselves, you see that actually the numbering in the interval has changed. I click the plus sign one more time to see what it happens. Obviously, in the Gantt chart, everything now I have to scroll to see the whole thing. And I think what will happen is that now I'm gonna have 2 pages showing the schedule on here, and that's how it is. All right, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna decrease the scale one more time. Maybe I also want just to show you one more time how to change the time scale. You see that now it's showing quarters on here. I'm gonna change it back to years at the top tier. In the middle, I'm gonna change it back to just the month. In the bottom tier, it's okay as it is. And I'm gonna go back to the print preview. Everything seems okay. The width of the column actually now shows the whole date. I'm gonna print to PDF. I'm gonna use the same name, but I'm gonna change the size of the paper to tabloid. So I'm gonna reflect that in the name. Save. I'm gonna open. And let's see. All right, that's how it is. I'm showing you how the schedule fits into 2 different paper sizes because I mean, this is a very small schedule. So for now, obviously, it's this bigger paper size doesn't make much more sense. But for typically schedules, typically are longer than this, so it's actually good to start checking other sizes. But still, printing the schedule on letter across multiple pages is also a common practice. Besides that, I'm gonna go back. I mean, and let's say that this is finished. Different than Primavera. Primavera, actually everything is saved in the database, so you don't have to save. Microsoft Project, actually you have to save in a file, so you can actually go to File and then Save As. And I'm going to save to my downloads folder again. I'm gonna call it Lab 3 MS Project and maybe my name. Save. All right. It's saved. It's still saving. Actually, my other screen is showing us a loading bar. All right. This is my schedule now. So if you want to, I mean, I still have it open. I'm gonna close it. So if you the Microsoft Project files are actually extension .mpp. So you will know that if you see an MPP file, it's actually a Microsoft Project file. So you can actually open it with Microsoft Project, of course. Primavera, again, it's just a database. We can do exports and imports, and I'm going to show you in another video. But for now, just keep that in mind that Microsoft Project actually is based on files. So you have to manage those appropriately. All right. Hope this helps you to complete work for the class, and see you in the classroom.